an indulgence.
Like the ice cream itself?
Yeah, exactly like that. It's not just the ice cream that makes people smile, it's the band itself. And the old ones, well, they're the classics. And then just after the war years, I'd say, sort of late 40s, early 50s, where people would take any chassis that was available, because obviously there was a limited supply, and that's when the first...
If there's one thing I'd recommend to anyone before starting out on any vintage radio repair, that is to get hold of the correct service data. Some data is relatively light in weight, there's not much to it, but the more there is, the more effective your work is going to be and the easier the repair is going to be. It's always a good idea to have a screwdriver to suit the screw you're trying to undo. Here there's a whole range, cross point and flat bladed ones, also mains tester screwdrivers and a shorter stubby screwdriver for other uses. A good range of screwdrivers is very handy indeed. Essential for any type of restoration work on radios is a test meter. The digital type seen here on the left won't set you back a fantastic amount of money and will measure everything you need. However, you may like to use an Evo 8 or a similar type of analog meter. That particular Evo 8 you see there is one I've had since 1960, has set me in good stead and never failed me. The only thing that goes wrong with them sometimes is the battery, which can run down, and they are rather difficult to obtain batteries for them now, but they're an excellent meter. If you look at the end of the leads, you'll notice that there's two leads, of course, and one lead is a prod and one lead is a clip. I find a clip useful, just a clip to the chassis, and a prod to take the usual measurements, because most measurements are made with the chassis as a ground and any voltage above that is measured. But very useful, either analog or digital, and an absolute must for any restoration work. As far as soldering irons goes, I like the soldering station. This Weller PU2D soldering station, well, I've had it for many years, and what you've got here is a transformer feeding a low voltage to a temperature controlled soldering iron. The advantage of this is that the tip never overheats and therefore lasts a very long time. I've probably had 3 or 4 tips on this one since I've had it, but on the other hand I've probably had it 40 years, so it's not bad going. Quite a pricey thing to buy in the first place, but well worthwhile for any regular service work.
handed down from
Mr. Marriott?
from Mr. Marriott. Mr. Marriott was the original person that started this off in the early 60s, if you like, in the back of a garden.
Where's the recipe? Crossing the porous...
Yeah. It's going to blow your mind when you see what we've got in there.
Okay. Oh, that's very old.
Yeah, it's an original Austin LD from 1958. One owner from new, worked every day of its life, bar for Christmas Day each year, right up until 8 years ago. And since then we've fully restored it in his own colours.
John Passano. Sounds like another Italian.
Another Italian, this one from Manchester.